we are like almost an hour late. I wanted to start this at exactly 2 o'clock, but I was unable. So I'm just going to rush over this. So if you can hear me, please indicate that you can hear me so that we go diving into this petition immediately. The court hearing is actually going on as we speak now. Everybody is seated. The whole hearing is going very fine there in Abuja. I just want to be sure that you guys can hear me so that we go right into it immediately. All right. Over an hour ago, the court hearing started over an hour ago. So this is more of like a live report for those of you who have been asking, how's the court case going? What is actually happening? What's the briefing? Is there progress? Are the evidence being accepted? And all of that. So this is more of like me coming to give you a breakdown of what is actually happening there in Abuja, giving you the breakdown of the court case. If you're hearing me, please indicate, let me know that you are hearing me so that we can dive into this very process immediately, because we are far away from time. Peter Obi arrived at the court, I think 47 minutes ago, because the court hearing was supposed to start by 2 o'clock. So he arrived there with his counsel, and yes, everybody was well seated already. No boxes of evidence today. Counsel appearance ongoing. Yes. So today they just came alone. They want to already evidence that they have presented. They want to be sure that it's accepted before they bring further evidence to the courtroom. So the Labour Party matter has just been called up. I think this is like 34 minutes ago. So I'm just trying to run heads up because we have a lot to talk about. So Peter Obi just announced he's representing the petitioner himself and LP. Counsel appearance for LP, Dr. Levy Uzoku San led Awakalo San, Onyechi Ikpazo, Chief Benjamin Anechebe San. Counsel appearance for first correspondent, Aine Kemi Finero San, Abdullahi Alihu San, Stephen Adehi San. Counsel appearance for second and third correspondent, Bat and Shetima. That's Tinubu and Shetima. Akin Olu Jimmy San, Emmanuel Ukala San, Olasupo Sasore San, Olawole Adeshina San. Counsel appearance for fourth correspondent, APC, Latif Fagbami San, Adeneyi Atentola San, Afolabi Fashion Solomon Umar San. So guys, it's actually a beautiful one out there though. It's actually a beautiful one out there today. Like I earlier said, no evidence are presented. Thank you, Michael. Thank you. Just wanted to be sure you guys are hearing me and you're getting every single details I'm bringing from you today. I think we'll be doing this here whenever he's in court. I'll just give you guys a breakdown because there's a whole lot of breakdown that can actually not go into made video. So I'll just be coming live, giving you a breakdown of how the court hearing is going for those that are interested. And if you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe. Comprehensive list of the counsel appearance, including those omitted from the previous post. Petitioner, Dr. Levy, Uzoku San, Awakalo. I think I've read all of this. First correspondent and all of that. So ongoing presentation of EC8B from Ebonyi. Remember, we did not do Ebonyi State yesterday. So yesterday, Delta State and some other parts of the state, the evidence were presented and the court accepted all of the evidence. So you could see that victory is gradually coming to our doorstep. So we don't need to give up. We just guys continue to stay put and continue to fight. No giving up on this whole process. All respondents have opposed. LP document is being applied, presented today by a vibrant Paul, Anambra San. Court has admitted all documents from Ebonyi and tagged them Exhibit 1, 2 minutes recess. That was like 4 minutes ago. Like I said here, this is like a breakdown from what's actually happening in the court. If I start to do all of this as a video, it will be very boring. So it's better I give you how it's going, I give you the time. These are people who are live there in the court, so they give us the briefing, we give you guys the heads up. See, we are not giving up on this mandate. A lot of content creators have actually left this topic. They don't want to talk about it again. They see it like it's boring. They see it like Tinubu and whoever has entered, and yes, everybody should just relax. But we believe that our mandate was stolen and we must get our mandate back. And that's one of the reasons why we are going to fight this fight till we see the very end. Okay guys, let's continue. So 2 minutes recess, and the transcript. Dr. Levy, we are ready to continue tendering of documents this afternoon. Professor Paul Anambra-san will conduct proceedings, my lord. LP Paul Anabanas, sorry, not Anambra, Anabanas. We would like you to tender Form EC 8B for Ebonyi State. There is a loose shift from Ebonyi State. A supplementary schedule has been filed. Petitioner 5th schedule was filed today, my lord. For Ebonyi State, we have 12 LGAs in Ebonyi State. Yes, we actually have 12 LGAs in Ebonyi State. First respondent, we object to the admissibility of this document, and reasons will be given in the final address. Second and third respondent, with due respect, my lord, the second and third respondent objects to the admissibility of this document and shall be given our reasons in final address. Fourth respondent, object to the admissibility of documents sought to be tendered, and reasons will be proffered at the time of written address. Court admitted and mark exhibit part 1 to part 12. May we rise for 2 minutes? Please don't get disorderly. Please, court rise. Well, this person is actually giving me a good job. Shout out to Miss Pale for this real transcript. And yes, it is very beautiful because a lot of you guys need heads up, and it is only beautiful that we try our best to get heads up. Since they decided that they will not live stream the court hearing, we will still find our way, make sure say every single details wey dey inside that court, e dey outside the public space, so that tomorrow nobody go play with our mandate. We go know when magu don dey come inside and when magu never dey come inside. And I think that's one of the reasons why I've decided to do this, and I'm happy you guys are here to listen. Hopping into a very important Zoom meeting with some obedient, but we'll be right back once recess is over. Well, Pale is saying this, and yes, we keep our finger crossed. A lot of other updates still come, so no be only Pale be my shop log. I still have other people, and trust me, every information you're getting from here is 100% legit. I no get nothing concerning with fake information. I dey give you, if you want, I can give you time. Just that, sorry, this is not supposed to be a reason. Okay, sorry sir, I go miss broken, I go do English. The one wife speak for English, I go do am for English. The one wife speak for pidgin, I go do am well. No verse, yeah? Sorry, thank you for joining, just stay put. So we still have a lot of going on today. Like I said earlier, no evidence, no box of evidence. Unlike yesterday when there were lots of boxes that came into the courtroom filled with evidence against the hearing. And yes, and one thing you need to know is this: our principal will always come in there, and you see him so calm, attentively, and just there to concentrate and listen to all the hearing. The one that he needs to object to, he will object to it. The one that he doesn't need to object to, just still calm and listen. And that's why we like him. That's why he's our leader, and that's why he's one of the people we have sought to stand by. Well, I will be while the recess is going on, let me jump into a little story. Former Minister of Information and Culture Lai Mohammed had been appointed as the managing partner of Ballard Partners, an international lobby firm. He did not succeed as information minister. Will he then succeed as lobbyist against, well, I guess this is becoming interesting. Lai Mohammed get new appointment after leaving Buhari government. What is it about this man that we did not see in this past 8 years, that somebody will, in his good right senses, person wey get right thinking, go still carry appointment give Lai Mohammed? Why? Like, I really don't understand. I really don't understand what Lai Mohammed is doing with appointment. That man frustrated not just the country but the youth and a lot of people. Misinformation is something that we should not joke with. When you tell people say life good, life easy, meanwhile the people are suffering, but because you dey come on to national television, they convince them say nothing dey happen. Those naive ones are always there to believe that what he's actually saying is true. But in the real sense, is it really true? That is what we need to ask ourselves. Not true. Anyway, let's go back to our court hearing, guy. No be that one be our problem. All we need is our mandate. Once we get our mandate, all of these people will go flush them. So it's just a matter of flushing and selecting the right people who will take this country further, who will take this country to the fuel. Everything is just so it's something else to talk about. It's just something else to talk about. It's not something that anybody would beat his chest and say, like, why, even before we even go back to this court hearing, you know that now clear evidence are actually coming out that the airline, the so-called Nigerian airline, was fake, but yet a lot of money was invested in that particular project. A lot of borrowed funds was invested in that project. At the end of the day, it's now a fake project. It is well with our country. It is well with our country. It is well. We hope and pray that all of this comes out to be in our favor, and that I think the recess is taking due over time, but just stay put, guys. We'll definitely continue very soon with the hearing, and make sure that I'm actually seeing a lot of information here, but I don't want to feed you guys with what's not really happening. So I got select wetin I dey hear from wetin I dey see. So people who I know that are in court today, it's actually a raining day in Abuja and some other part of Nigeria. It's actually a raining day in Abuja, raining day in Asaba and other part of Nigeria over here. But even with the rain, it did not stop the court from having a good hearing. David, thank you so much. Good job, brother. Keep us updating. Thank you so much. It did not stop the court from sitting and the hearing continue. It's just you don't even get any related business to do with the court. Actually, it's just part of why we have to continuously stay put and make sure that the hearing is. Another thing again, I don't know, I posted a picture in the community field. I don't know if some of you actually have seen that picture. This man, our principal, Okute Ndibo. I always call him Okute Ndibo because I think that's the name that best suits him, for being so strong, for being so resilient. A lot of people are giving up, like the PDP. They are beginning to feel that it is INEC that is making their frustrating their case in court. But Peter Obi is not distracted. He's not that kind of person. He's always staying cute and paying attention to the main essence. Somebody said yesterday that you steal something from an Igbo man. No, an Igbo businessman whose favorite color is black, and you think you can get away with it. Like, that really makes a lot of sense. It's not about being Igbo, it's about being a businessman. It's about being a businessman that loves black. And we all, I don't know, but let it not come out of my mouth. Let's go back to the current session, please. Yeah. Okay, presidential court resume after admitting OB 17 state results. Okay, that one is something that actually came up over an hour ago. So I just want to give you guys fresh update what is going on at the court at the moment, so that nobody is left out. So that nobody is left out. You know, one thing we all have to know is this: you see this whole court hearing is for the benefit of our own good. It's the benefit of our own good. And if you notice what is happening in this country lately, Remi Tinubu is actually standing in less than a month of swearing in. She's already standing in as a representative to the president. Like, I don't understand how a senator go dey represent the president just because they are family related. It don't make sense. I don't know if it makes sense to anybody. Well, Dr. Benny say I no sabi speak English, so now why I mix I think they call am pidgin with regular English, so that make I no go disobey my oga again. Each and every one of you listening to me now, when I be my oga, anything I talk now I go do. You get? So I'm still getting this update. Like I said, okay, back to the recess. Now to Kaduna, presenting form EC8B for local governments: Kaduna North, Kaduna South, Igabi, and Zaria. This is the new update so far. This just came in less than a minute ago. Like I said, the hearing is ongoing, and this is an update for those of you that are just joining. This is an update from the tribunal in Abuja. All we have to do here is just give you guys heads up on what is happening. A lot of you actually subscribe to this channel because we were posting updates about the court case, the tribunal, the campaign till the field election, and now we are in court. And it is only right that we continue to give you guys heads up on what is actually happening in the court. And now I did here with you this afternoon. Thank you guys. So the prosecution is actually going on, and more evidence. We know say today is really going to be about concluding this form EC8BS, so that we can go to we can go to another procession entirely. And now the 4 local governments in Kaduna, which is Kaduna North, Kaduna South, Igabi, and Zaria, are actually the next procession at the moment there in court. You know how this whole thing is. It's not something you rush. So please guys, while you're listening, exercise patience. This is a transcript of the court. We were supposed to be, I not supposed to hear, myself supposed to just sit down, maybe with a chill bottle of drink and just listening to the court update. Then possibly once in a while we do a review about it. That's if they had approved the live stream. But since they did not approve the live stream, we have to diversify, diversify completely to make sure that we are still updated with legit information on how the court case is going every single day. Let me take this comment. Bro, good day. You are saying, why should Lai Mohammed be appointed? You should know that they are brothers. And don't you also see the resemblance between Tinubu and his blood brother Lai Mohammed? Here, well, Hmm. I reserve my comment on this particular one. I reserve my comment. But my only comment is ironically, few days after inauguration, fuel hike. Till today, the promise wey dem talk say dem go remove fuel subsidy don turn fuel hike, which is like returning subsidy. Secondly, you and I dey see how the whole economy dey go down, up, right. Thirdly, they had a meeting with the CBN governor and actually made dollar 631 naira officially. That's 631 naira would be $1. They debunked the news, but the news agency still came out confidently to say that this information was not fake, it was true, it was legit. And since they came out and say this, the same people wey debunk the news never still come outside to say we go sue na to court, we go defend the process which we talk say this thing na lie. Dollar is going high. So how we no go take believe say Lai Mohammed and Bat, they be brothers, they relate, according to crypto evangelists wey just comment. Na my only comment on that particular one. Let's go back to prosecution to proceeding jare. Before I go speak grammar wey my oga go come correct me again. Okay, this is something fresh. One of Strong Obedience just dropped, and I think I should read it out. I wish during the swearing in of our leaders, they would take the oath with Shongo or Amadioha instead of the holy books like the Bible, Quran. This way, if they fail to fulfill their promises or engage in corruption instead of serving, they will be struck by thunder. Well, honestly, if this was actually done like this, it would have been way better for all of us. It would have been way better for us. You know, we've seen countries where they even worship the image of their leaders. That's because they are good. That's because they are serving them well. That's because they are taking what they are called to do very serious. They know the use and play. Okay? But this is Africa. A lot of things are being ignored. Not because we no fit do am, but because they feel say na dem get the power, and anyhow they want do am, they go do am. Some of more comments here again. APC don't really have any plans for Nigeria. Very true. Very true. This is just a continuation of what they have started during the Buhari administration. It is simple and clear, and if better each and every one of us stand by this mandate, stand by that vote you went and offer on the 25th of February, it will be very better for all of us. May we get them back. May we no look down on the fact say the thing don dey overtake time now, they suppose don do this, the swearing in don pass, make everybody give up hope. No way. Secondly, somebody said, I really appreciate you for this update. Thanks. Back to our mandate. I'm still remain obedient for life. I can't give up. Starboy Odogu from PH. Thank you, Starboy. Agbaso back. Bros, go back to court update. Alright though. Like I said, now when I'm in my oga, just the way you say it, that's the way I'll do it. So the hearing is still very much ongoing, and like I said earlier, no evidence presented today. P2B is on his way. Yes, so that's our strong belief. We know that. It's not just a belief, it's something that we know for sure that he is on the way. We will get our mandate back. All right, feeding you guys with more updates from the court. It will be something that we'll do here, but before then, like I said earlier, this is a transcript. This is not a direct update. So most times you have to give transcript some seconds so that it upload. It's not just the way it's coming. It's actually network issues. Now why I dey really delay small. For those of una way really Obi is the Moses of our generation. Very true, sir. David Smart. Very, very true. Now why I dey delay somehow and it's loading, but it's actually not dropped yet. So possibly if they be agree say may streaming happen, I believe all of una now. Now for day on that matter 24/7. You guys are the best, man. You guys are the best family I could ever think of. I don't know. I'm just blessed to have you guys. I'm just blessed. I'm lucky to have each and every one of you. Like the way you guys are committed to this movement. Sometimes they even give me more joy, self. They even give me more joy. Just like I say, I never too blow like that. In fact, I never blew. So go dey easy for me to dey schedule Abuja back to my base and all of that. Yet with the energy you guys are putting, God will help me. I will take it to the next level so that I wouldn't be delaying you guys and oh, God is working actually. God is working. Hallelujah. So back to what I was saying. We just all have to keep our hands crossed. Honestly, we just guys calm down. Follow this court case one after the other. If you remember, one of the podcasts I had here with my friend some days ago, let me give you the story why the transcript is still loading. One of the podcasts I have with a friend of mine here some days ago, Victor. Oh, thank you for the update. I used to follow you with your music skint flavor, especially. You can give us court transcript of the live proceeding. Yes, it is loading, sir. It is loading. Back to my story. So Victor said that this whole process is one of the reasons why Obi remains Obi and he remains Okute Peter the rock we stand on. If you remember, during Ngige period, he said something that Ngige became the governor of Anambra State. Peter Obi was still in court. Ngige was trying to please the people. Peter Obi was still in court until he got his mandate. A lot of people don't know this story, especially the Gen Z generation. But some of us know how that process go before he become the governor of Anambra State. And with the way this court proceeding is going and the acceptance of evidence since the main proceeding started I think last week and is going smoothly, if it continue like this with the lawyers on ground, the quality sound we have on ground, who are not biased, they are not ready to collect bribe of any kind, we don't really get problem to bother ourselves about whether our mandate will return. Our mandate will quietly return to us as it take be. Let me take some comments here. Our president, Mr. Peter Obi, is loading and we are waiting patiently for that day. Crypto evangelist, that is our prayer. Our hands are crossed. We are just patiently waiting and we know that it will come, except if they officially tell us that Nigeria is not a place where democracy works. But if it's a place where democracy works, which all of us who are obedient, we still believe in democracy, we still believe in a good Nigeria, a one Nigeria, a working Nigeria for all of us, under the leadership of our own mentor, Peter Obi, it will come back to us. Then someone said, bros, why are they not giving San Onyechi Ikpeazu to present in court. I have not heard his name present anything in court. Why? Okay, Agbaso Nnamdi, the reason is that Livinus is actually the leading son of the entire Peter Obi court case. So according to Mr. Onyechi, since Livinus is the one leading the court case, it is not right for him to be presented. He always dey court, he always come when they schedule him to come, he dey come. But as the son Livin is the one heading the process. If you listen to one of the videos here, check one of the videos I did about Sam Onyechi interview in the court. He said it live himself that now one of the reasons why he know today come out, no be say he know dey the background, no be say no dey part of the struggle, but according to him, it's their policy as lawyers and judicial representative that anybody wey dey lead, na him go decide on how the whole proceeding go, and na Levi dey do that one. So we are waiting because Tinubu must step down. Yes, so that is, I believe, at last we will be celebrated. Yes, we are we sure Obi will win? We are very sure Obi will win. There is no negative energy. We have all the necessary evidence. Anybody wey no believe say Obi no go win, then he don lose faith for the country called Nigeria. And responding to Umfo Enoch, we are very sure Obi will win. IREV box is in court today. Well, now them bring their own, but the Peter Obi team did not bring any evidence to court today. They want to finish the petition of EC8 BS so that they can move on to some other proceedings that are actually present in the court. So now why they don't really bring evidence to the court. Meanwhile, yeah, as time goes on, there's still loads and loads of evidence that are coming. I know God is involved this time around. Yes, so he's very much involved. We must recover our mandate. Lulu boss, yes, we have. I have shared your site's contact. I love what you are doing. Keep it up. Like I said, I love your videos and I comment on flavor. So keep up the good work. Thank you so much. I appreciate. My prayers for day and night make court no go fall our hand. I don't know whether Nigeria court still exists. Make Jagaban no buy court to as he buy INEC. His Excellency Peter Obi, GCFRO president. God, where we dey serve. This country is not happy. The citizens are not happy. Everyone, you and I know say this no be wetin we bargain for. Na just wetin INEC use money collect, na dem give us, and na why we dey here dey struggle. Meanwhile, see the celebration in Abia State. Yesterday, Alex Oti was with the pensioner, the Association of Pensioners, and he was pleading with them. And right after that, he had to drop a reasonable amount of money. He just had to empty the account to make sure that pioneers, whenever they pay, retired pioneers, whenever they pay for years, over 8 years, over 7 years inside Abia State are being paid. The whole people are celebrated. Loads of pictures say be even dey this same internet wey me and you dey follow talk now, where we see the changes. This man dey comot, dey enter streets, dey enter all those very bad areas for the state, especially Aba, some part of Umuahia, some part of Osisioma, and all of that, wey dustbin dey very very tedious, dey work on am. And the celebration in Abia State is one of a kind. Now, if one state wey dey give them wetin dem want and then they see the physical results, they appreciate when the man never even start work, dey happy like this. Imagine how we as a nation go feel like if we get our mandate back and what we really want is given to us. During the inauguration of May 29, Who and who see say bin dey happy? Nobody. I was focused on Abia State, and most of you who saw my videos here knew I only had to do Abia State. I no get business with any other because the mandate, the vote wey me I vote for presidential dey court. Back to comment, guys. Let me see what my people are saying here. My prayers day and night. Yes. Our victory is sure. Our victory is sure around the corner. Amen and amen. Brother, you are not updating us like before. Please always update us from US. Thank you. I'll do my best, sir. I'll continue to try. INEC went to chew bone they cannot swallow. Obi is a bone that cannot be crushed. Smart from Cape Town, South Africa. Smart, God bless you. No be today Obi don become that bone. For the Ooni of Ife to publicly on camera call am the tsunami of Nigerian politics, be scared of that man. I said something here. When you see an Igbo man wey na black, a businessman wey na black be im favourite colour, fear am. Fear am. Obi, right from the campaign period, has promised he's going to stay with us, and he has kept to his word, because no be everybody still dey the struggle till today. We know, I'm not even sure people like Atiku are still in this country. Maybe they just staying from outside and listening to the tribunal. But our principal will go, come back, and attend court case. That is how serious all of this issue is. Our president Peter Obi, he has won already. He just left for the court to pronounce our principal the winner. Tinubu should be warming the seat for the principal. Peter Obi hailing P.O. hailings, bro. Thank you, crypto evangelist. Oyin Francis, I want to come back home if God give us Obi and that. God will give us Obi and you will come back home, having a beautiful time in your own home country. Nigeria is a beautiful place. Forget all of this problem wey we dey get left and right. Don't take away these problems dey come. But now we give up, now we fuck up. If our parents be no dey serious, me and you, if we no dey serious, our children no go dey serious. So now why me and you need to start dey serious? And if you wan come back, come back. I'm not advising anybody to stay back. If you made up your mind, it's a personal decision, you can come back. I think Ikpeazu San stated that he wasn't the most senior in the team, so the most set now is traditionally allowed to lead the team. Thank you, Chukwu, Justice Chukwu. Now you understand what I was explaining earlier. That's exactly what he said. He's not the senior in the team. So Mr. Levy, San Levy is actually the senior in the team. We cannot go enter too much grammar before when I go blast me again. Now Oga San Levy, now the senior for the team, and now why him no dey too do public presentation like that. I have a great day, my bro. God be with you always, beloved. Thank you so much, sir. Do you have any updates on PDP case this morning? Please update me. Okay, Nnamdi, I had a little update about the PDP case, but it was from yesterday hearing where they had a little clash in the court. INEC was defending that PDP did not have 25% in FCT, and the PDP responded, accepted, and said, yes, we did not have 25%, we did not have up to 25% in Abuja, but even Tinubu no get 25% for Abuja, but now declare our president. So why una go leave us behind? That was like the little update. I'm not really focused on PDP issue. I'll be obedient to where my attention dey, and my mandate are defined. No vex, sir. I believe that God will not allow us cry. INEC president come. Nobody celebrate it. Nigerian president is coming. We go celebrate it. Well, His Excellency Peter Gregory Obi, President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, stand with Obi 2 legs. Thank you. They play. Yes, so we dey play here. We dey play here. APC people now play with the player until we prove until now. I always pray for confusion between Tinubu and APC. Anyway, we just won the court case. APC and PDP is going to be dead party after Peter Obi fine with them. Well, I guess our this thing, our is actually done. So back to the presiding. Kaduna has been admitted and tagged. I'm going back to the court proceeding now. So a little of it has been uploaded. So make I read that out. Kaduna has been admitted and tagged exhibit. Kaduna South PAJ51, Kaduna North PAJ5 J81, Zaria PAJ23, Igabi PAJ22. Today is slow, not as fast as yesterday, but we're making progress. Yes, we are making progress. I don't know whether rain will affect them for court. So let me take it back for those of you who are just joining, who really did not know. So when came back from the recess now to Kaduna, presenting form EC8B 4LGA, which is Kaduna North, Kaduna South, Igabi, and Zaria. And I just read that proceeding out here, which is Kaduna has been admitted, Kaduna South PJ5 1, Kaduna North PJ8 1, PJ8, Zaria PJ23, Igabi PJ22. Yes. Now EC8BS for Oyo is next with 4 LGA presented and opposed by respondent. Justice is writing. Like I tell you now, we dey on this matter. Now here we dey transcribe live from the Court of Appeal Abuja, and we dey give una the live update here on Lion Mark TV. So if you dey new here, subscribe. If you be obedient person, we no really get too much to talk. We just want keep una updated, make everybody dey alright for here. So little back to comment. Let's see what our brothers are talking in the comment section while more of the proceeding gets uploaded. Obi is coming. Believe it or not, Obi is coming. Okay, we really don't have anything from the comment section. Stay put while we look at the proceeding, because today is slow, sha. Unlike yesterday, the proceeding I was following was very fast and smart. But I love the turn up that you guys have done, and I never knew starting this would be accepted. But as soon as I don't accept and so keep a date with me. Every single day of the court hearing, I will be live here and I'll present to you guys this hearing, the way it's going, the way the information they come from. Maybe some of these things, me myself, really understand them, but una way maybe don't they overexpose more than me now. We dey learn every day. Una fit understand them. Una go drop comments as soon as I take understand that. I believe say inside this our platform now, we get lawyers here. We get people wey understand law well. Me I no too understand law, so as I dey read am out, una go understand am and una go dey explain for comment section. Maybe all this PAJ5 and all of that. If you understand am, explain am to us so that we get heads up. Someone said, okay, Agbaso Nnamdi is back. Hope our son are getting the 50 witness ready. I can't wait to hear them testify. We never really entered that particular stage, so we dey take am slow and steady so that we no go leave anything behind. So when we get to that particular stage, I believe so well that it will be presented. And yes, honestly, those 50 witnesses have to represent. I bet more than novels. I sip small drink. Those 50 witnesses will represent us very, very well. They might not require as much witness considering a lot of evidence available. Yeah, true. And I am agreeing with what Chuks is saying, because the evidence are being accepted, which means if the evidence are accepted, which means there will be less witnesses. So there will only be more witnesses in the areas where maybe evidence are not accepted. Then the court will ask for witnesses to defend those evidence. I don't know about law, but who understand them better, make your help us still break am down so that waiting at the talk no go look stupid before some of them now will begin to bite me. they correct me. I beg correct me. Oh, always ready to learn. Which stage the court dey today? Okay, oh, we still dey for. I want to keep everybody updated. So sorry guys, for those of you who are still seeing this as a headback, I feel he's just joining. We still there for EC8B, and we don't finish Kaduna, 4 local governments in Kaduna. Now we there for Oyo, which is EC, the same EC8B for Oyo is next with 4 LGA presented and opposed by respondent. Justice is waiting. Now there we dey now. So we dey make progress small, and trust me, honestly, all of us go dey alright. Last we go dey alright. Can you only be delayed? It can only be delayed. Obi has a lawyer in his team called the Bone Crusher. Yeah, it's true. He actually had a lawyer in his team. Obi 175. Obi, oh sorry about that. It's still our song, our favorite song thereafter, even after the election. Now my president be, we are one better tomorrow. No go vote Olodo, oh no. Now the president be, I know most of you know that song. Anyway, back to comment. Okay, very good. That's from Rose Philip, and Lulubo said it can only be delayed but cannot be denied. Obi must reclaim our mandate. Thank you so much, Noel Sam, for that $2 gift. I appreciate it so much. And honestly, I'm not doing this for this, but for you to support what we are doing here, I'm so grateful. Thank you so much. Thank you. Let's get back to it. Okay, if you call your representative when they are asked to you, when there was water resources bill, okay, this is actually not about a court case, so we are staying put. We still have a lot of very rigmarolling issues coming in. I hope the judiciary keeps going in the right direction. Obi is my president. Election riggers can't be a good leader. I guess that's what you wanted to say. The INEC chairman and his entourage should be in prison. That's coming from Mr. Matt Mitch. Thank you. Well, now wetin we dey pray for, say make them really do am very well. Yes, that's what we are praying for. Nigeria is not interested with INEC. Everything of INEC is stored. Well, we go best. I really don't understand where you're going to. I beg you go clear me without your grammar small. Then please share. Please, I beg you gonna share. Yeah, no Sam, who gave us $2 saying you should share. So please, y'all tap the share button. Thank you guys. Sure, but we need to keep up praying for the mandate and P2B and the lawyers. Well, I believe as Africans and as Nigerians, we are so much committed to prayers, and even before the campaign, Obi consulted almost every spiritual director in this country called Nigeria. Now, a lot of people see them as an avenue of trying to use based on say a Muslim ticket and all of that to distract them. But I dey very honest, and I was happy say him be no dey distracted. He stand by him word and he kept to it. When it became time for a general nationwide tour, he still went around and interacted with loads of our Muslim brothers, called them to order. You see him going to mosques, having his prayers there and all of that. That's to show you that this whole thing no be this thing. So prayer dey involved, whether from church or whether from mosques, and our mandate will come back. So back to comment guide. I dey use this commenting dey keep up with the buy time so that as the proceed in the upload una no go dey bored. Abeg make una dey careful today. You know how it's, those of you who are staying in Nigeria always know how if it's raining the network is always slow. Yes, so network is a little bit slow most times. Uploading dey more intensive, like very slow in terms of and this thing is transcript, so the file are always big, so please exercise patience. Back to comments. But sure, we need to keep up praying. Okay, I think I've done that. It's just a matter of time. The unknown president will soon go off the seat. Yes, so God is with this case and he will redeem us and give us our mandate back. Yes, now our prayer be that. Thank you so much. Please confirm the super chat. Yeah, it's indicated here, so I believe it's confirmed. Thank you so much, Mr. Neil Sam. I appreciate so much. We'll bring more evidence on our table, and okay, the LP legal team submitted ECB for 12 LGA in Ebonyi State, to which the respondent objected. To the judges took a 2-minute break to discuss privately. So the judge admitted the document. Well, I think we've done this. Yeah, we did this. We did for Ebonyi State for the 12 LGA here. We did it, and yes, it was confirmed that the documents were accepted. Like one of us here said that they might not really need those documents, those 50 witnesses, because a lot of this evidence presented are already being accepted. Not true. Now very, very true. No be lie. So we are really keeping our hands crossed and ensuring that everything we have is on ground. I'm super proud of you, bro. Thank you, sir. I'm only here to serve you guys. Only here to serve. Please confirm the super chat. I've done that. Looking at what is going on in the court, it's very clear that the sincere heart will get its mandate back. Yes, so, and that's our prayer. We hope that our mandate return. Obedience for life, always. This 4 LGA, back to the court procession. I think one don't drop out of many where they load, so I read them as they come. This 4 LGA for Oyo have been admitted and tagged exhibit PK28, PK31. Now, the 4 local governments that were presented in Oyo is Ibarapa Center, Akinyele, Ibadan West, and Ogo Olua. For those of you who know this area, you can actually confirm that. So these ones are the 4 LGA from Oyo that have been admitted and tagged exhibits Park 28, Park 31, and those 4 local governments are Ibarapa LGA, Ibarapa Central LGA, Akinyele LGA, Ibadan Southwest LGA, Ogo Olua LGA. We will get our mandate. Now time it go take. Stammerer go call him name. Like this now, sorry guys, now the stage where we did be that. Waiting a little suspense out of the court case. I want to ask this as a question, and I want those of you who are actually listening to, give me a brief head up. What do you think will happen if this 600, 500, 400? No, I don't think the lowest is 500. Fuel price continue in Nigeria. What do you think will happen to many businesses? What do you guys think will happen to many businesses. What do you guys think will happen to the economy of the country? To the poor masses, so no be the private sector. So I'm listening to you guys. Please, if you have anything to say about that, let's hear you there. Annie the Udo said Tinubu president will be like film where start with episode 1, episode 2, Obi will continue till the end of the movie. Our Excellency Peter Obi is coming on the way. Starboy Odogu from PH. Thanks, bro. Alright, thank you. Comment, acknowledge, sir. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us. Marvis Mary. I hope to come down to Nigeria from UK to celebrate Obitron. I am disturbed about Nigeria. I hope Nigerians who are dwelling on tribe will be buying fuel at 50 naira. APC is evil. A comedian, Mr. Matix, a comedian said something recently. I'm responding to your comment, Sha, my Oga. He said something that now if we don't go up, where he won't know where APC supporters they go buy that fuel for possibly 50 naira, as you said, or maybe 150 per liter. Say like this now, he not ready to come out from being obedience to join them. Say he won't join them, he won't go nowhere. Then they buy fuel at that particular amount. And trust me, we are all suffering the same fate. So if you like, collect 20 million during the election, 100 million, 500 million during the election. With this economy, it will all go down the drain in no distance time. Now, why all of us, we put our hands crossed and we are hoping that the economy gets stable and everybody is treated fairly. Even you're stealing money, you go still enjoy them. So, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we now leave EC8BS and zoom into EC8. Sorry guys, I'm going to repeat this. I'm sorry, I just dey happy sha because we don't finish with EC8BS and we are zoomed into EC8C series. Are you guys ready? We still dey for presidential tribunal in Kaduna, and now from there I dey bring una all of these updates wey we dey share here, and only here na transcript of wetin dey happen from the court. We dey read am directly as e dey drop. Na why e be like say we dey slow and we dey use other topic dey cover up. For Nasarawa, EC8B for only Kenya was presented, opposed by respondent, court admitted and tagged as exhibit PAB12. We are making progress. So you guys stay put as more of this is coming up. It dey load, it dey load, it dey play, it dey show. It dey load, it dey play, it dey show. If not that music would give us copyright, for they take small music, they go break sha. But I wish this was Instagram. You guys can actually follow me on Instagram because I usually have some live section on Instagram where we dey use the same music, they distract ourselves when things dey slow like this, when network dey disturb and our reading dey slow small. So we usually do it. So you can follow me on Instagram at LionMarkTV_. Yeah. Country will be fine though, and we will get better at everything we are doing. We won't be left out. That one is for sure. We will not be left out. Our voice will count, our vote will count. We will get back our mandate. Let me check the comment section again. God bless my president. Thank you. Good one, Mary, Ojo Michael. Nelson. Thank you so much, Mr. Nelson. Raji, blessing. God will help us. Hope our judiciary will do the needful at the court of appeal. We are hoping so. This is coming from Raji, blessing. We are hoping so, and we know that they will not be compromised, and we will get justice at the end of the day. Miracle, no dey try Jesus, LP 75. Yeah, so that's coming from OC Comedian. Thank you for dropping a comment. Thank you for joining us. You know if you try us now, if you try us, the only president we get name for Bible for 21st century, e go too much, they go too here and woto now they go collect. Raji, blessing, what's today update on the hearing at the court? That is what we are reading here, and we have done a lot of sections, so I don't really know where to start from, but I think I'll just start with the last one, which is for Nasarawa. I'm trying to give Raji, blessing, a head up here, so if you're listening to me, just listen carefully. For Nasarawa, EC8B for only Kenya was presented, opposed by respondent, court admitted and tagged as exhibit PAB 12, that's PAB 12. And a little head back, for these 4 FGA from Oyo were tagged and it was accepted. I'm just giving you a head up. So let's continue. Okay, so I don't dey call figures since here, and I don't dey call like I not say figures, I don't dey call like abbreviation, and a lot of you guys find it difficult to understand what I am really saying. So it's difficult, it's really difficult, and I think I just have to break this down again. It's let's remind ourselves that the various forms and their uses. Form EC8A, this is a very important form for recording results at the polling unit. So I just start the calling, and a lot of you really don't understand that. That's why I want to read this out to you guys. Then sorry guys, give me 1 minute. I'm running fuel and there's light. I beg, a Nigeria ID. So let me off my gen and switch over back to light. Just 1 minute. 1 minute and I'll be back. I'm alone in the house, so I would have sent someone to do this, but I'm alone in the house. Sorry about that, guys. All right, guys, I'm back. Make I save fuel. I'm sorry if I delayed, but I need to save fuel. You guys know what fuel is talking about in the country, so it is very important. So back to the form calling that I was trying to explain. So let's remind ourselves of the various forms and their uses. From ECA, this is a very important form for recording results at the polling unit. From EC8B, for recording and collecting at ward level. From EC8C, for collecting at LGA level. From EC8D, for collecting at state level. House of Assembly, House of Rep, and Senatorial are recorded here. Now, this is like a breakdown of how this whole election results are being collected and how the whole thing is moved, so that when I begin dey call EC8 this that, no go dey too boring for here, and you understand where. If you have a pen and paper, you can actually jot this down so that you understand how the court case is going, and you can always follow up, because from now henceforth, with the love and support you guys showed today, I will continue doing this every single court hearing. Now, from EC 8D for collecting at state level, House of Rep and Senatorial are recorded here. Form EC 8E for declaration of final result. Form EC 8E for declaration of final result. From EC 6OEC for recording polling unit result that must be posted at polling units after election, often termed people's result sheet. Have this at your fingertips. Oh yeah, let's go back to court. Let's go back to court. Let's go back to court, guys. Let's see what is. Let's go back to court. Let's go back to more updates from the court. Now we have the 8 LGA in Bayelsa State have been presented, opposed, admitted, and marked as Exhibit Part 8. Exhibit PAR 1 to 8. That's 8 LGA. Is tagged EXHPAR 1 to 8. Up ahead, Benue with 23 LGA. So we are waiting for Benue and 23 LGA. So like I go do small heads back so that those of you who are actually jotting down will understand what is happening here. Okay. Our first point of call is Bayelsa State with 8 LGA as usual, the chorus. I think we need a choir splash mistress here. And I think I just read that out. So, like I said, we finish, we now leave EC8BS and zoom into EC8C. And I think I just mentioned some of this and how they are being presented. So, you could understand that properly. But as the video goes on, I might still call that back for those of you who are jotting things down so that you can understand how all of this is presented and admitted. So the 23 local government areas in Benue State have been presented, admitted, and marked as EXHPAX 1 to 23. Up ahead is Cross River with 18 LGA. So this is more of like presenting evidence from all the LGAs and states and their LGAs that were affected. So we must go through every single details. We will not rush into anything. We will have to take it one step at a time until all the evidence are presented and are accepted by the court. So now wetin we dey do like this. This is why I'm here, and this is why I'm reading everything. Follow the case. We have our mandate. It's very close. So I think I should read this back again for those of you who are jotting things down. So I think I'll read this down so that you get it. Let's remind ourselves of various forms and their uses. I'm sorry if this is boring, but so that when you hear EC8A and all of that, it doesn't sound strange and just too weird to your hearing. So let's remind ourselves of the various forms and their uses. From EC8A, this is a very important form for recording results at polling units. From EC8B, for recording and collecting at ward level. Please, if I'm fast, let me know I'm fast so that I'll slow down if you're jotting this down. Now from EC8C, for collecting at LGA levels. From EC8D, for collecting at state level, House of Rep and Senatorial are recorded here. Then from EC8E, for declaration of final results. From EC60 EC, for recording polling units, that's PU, polling unit results that must be posted at polling units after elections, often termed, in bracket, often termed people result sheets. Have this at your fingertips. So we are making progress, So next is Cross River with 18 local governments, and we are waiting. More of this is uploading. We just need to give ourselves heads up and follow due process. Very important. If we don't break all of these things down, we just jump to final conclusion. We might not necessarily have a lot of evidence to present to the court. A lot of you guys have dropped comments here. Let me see while we wait for this to upload. Someone said, how can we get any justice with the revelation of El-Rufai? Justice is very sure. El-Rufai is one out of many Nigerians. So don't see this. What he said is, he has very limited space to do with Nigerians. He's a politician, he has influence, but this is the mandate of the people. And if you and I continue to stand on what we believe and what we know that this is what we voted for, we stand by it. People like El-Rufai should not be a problem. They should seen as noisemaker and people that are just trying to bring distraction in our midst. Sorry guys. Then somebody else said, this will be a shock to the whole world to see that new Nigeria is possible when the good people take over Aso Rock. Very true. Very, very true. Anything the Court of Appeal do will be resisted. Peter Obi won the election. LOP. That's coming from Benny Victor. And the last comment was from Smart. The one about El-Rufai was from Diamond Godson. And we still have another one from please, I like it so that this video will go for. Okay. That's from Nell Sam. Thank you so much. This one is coming from Agbaso Nnamdi. Right on, bro. I feel your vibes. Thank you so much. So let's head up. So now we are back to Cross River. Cross River has 18 local governments in Cross River, and it has been presented and opposed, admitted, and marked as Exhibit PEPT 1 to 18. Up ahead is Ebonyi State. Ebonyi with 10 extra LGAs. So the one in Ebonyi, they did not round up it. So we are coming back to the ones in Ebonyi. Now have this in mind so that you have a follow-up of what is actually happening. So I just want to break this down so that you have a head up. Now we are now doing we finish EC8BS, and we are now doing EC8C series. So all this presentation of the transcript is coming from EC8C, and we have done Bayelsa, we have done Benue, we have done Cross River. We are going back to do Ebonyi State with 10 LGAs. You see, okay, so Nino Brown said, in Obi we stand, from Canada. Thank you for joining us all the way from Canada. I appreciate. Annie Eddy Udo said, bro, you get one thing I got from you and I will never forget it. We are APC members, how much them fee buy fuel? I will never forget this one. I beg, make no remove subsidy for Gary. Well, that's the fact. That's just the fact. No with me talking actually. Now comedian talking, but that's the truth. And now why I been run leaving us some minutes ago to go off my gen. We run gen in Nigeria. For those of you who are outside, we dey run gen here, else heat and everything go finish you. So and you guys save fuel because fuel cast. Might tell a small story before this. This is like a personal story though. While we wait for this result to upload, let me give you guys a little story. So Before 29th, before 29th of May, I had a very bad feeling that there will be fuel scarcity on from 29 and above. I did not know subsidy was going to come. I was not told. Nothing happened. As a normal Naija boy where I be, and a strong obedient wey im head dey down, after when I don follow a lot of updates, I don see a lot of things, na so I jack my 25 litres 2, carry my 25 litres 2. As at that time we're buying at 240 per litre, I carry 25 litres 2, which is 50 litres. I go waka enter fuel station, I buy am, carry am, come find one bush, build cage there, lock am, keep. 2 days, this was on the 27th. 2 days later, lo and behold, I heard fuel left 240 to 620. Not up to 13 hours after Tinubu made that declaration. In my house, I was just smiling because it was more of like, I know this spiritual, but it was more of like something in me telling me that go and get this fuel because you need it. So at the same fuel why I buy that time at 240, now I still enjoy now. You get? So sometimes listen to your instincts. Now back to what we were doing here. We had a Cross River, 18 local governments, and the 18 LGA in Cross River, I think I read that, have presented, opposed, and admitted, marked as exhibits parts 1 to 18. Now, 10 LGAs in Ebonyi State have been presented, admitted, and marked as EXH PAU 1 to 10. Up next is Edo with 18 locuments. So now Edo we dey go like this. Edo we dey go like this. I feel this is one of the basic reasons why the Peter Obi and they no gree bring evidence come court today. I feel this is one of the reasons. They just have to, because they know it was going to be a very more of like a presiding motion where they present evidence, they admit, present evidence, they admit. And with the way this whole thing is going very fast, I believe say any moment from now we move on to the next stage. If all the local governments and their LGAs, all the states and their LGAs are presented, then we can actually move on to possibly the next level, and before you know it, we go get our victory on the way. LUP PO, that's coming from Desmond Igbin. Thank you for joining, Mr. Desmond. Charles Duro, hello boss. I greet you, my chairman. I greet you. So guys, now here we dey wait for Edo State with 18 LGAs. Today court hearing is slow, but I feel is very interested because yesterday wasn't really this interesting, unlike today own. So today own is actually very, very interesting. And okay, so article lawyers are actually battling rejection of documents by INEC in court. So the document they submitted was rejected by INEC. This is actually a video, though I cannot play it here because the audio will actually sound. Thank you so much, Eze Kunna. Thank you for subscribing. I love you. Thank you for joining the family. We are all obedient. So this video is actually going to sound very smart. So more other updates are coming, trust me. If there's one thing I love about this, is the court hearing. Today court hearing is slow, but is one of the most interesting one ever because the evidence are just flowing left and right, and the acceptance is fast. And you guys are also amazing because for una to join and spend quality time here listening to EC and all of that. And I believe most of you are jotting down things. I'm going to be coming here to do this each and every day that we have a court hearing, because we are all obedient, and we want our mandate back, and we are going to stand by it, and we are going to get that mandate back. And it is only when you're committed, when I'm committed, that is when all eyes would be on the judiciary. So you see that hashtag, all eyes are on the judiciary. It's not about just a hashtag. It's about your participation, my participation, being involved, staying updated, having the right information. You just guys know, say true, you know, get how this whole thing feel leave you aside. So tomorrow I'll be doing it in a different form. I'll be doing it in a form that you can actually join the conversation. So it's actually going to be like more of a podcast. So I can actually share the link in the description, and you can join the conversation comfortably, share your opinion, but it will not take much time, so that every other person will share their opinion, and we'll have time to, you know, go through the evidence, ask questions and all of that. Just general elaboration, guys. So Peter Obi, I'm just here, and I just imagine how calm and happy he will be in the court right now, listening to all the presentation, everything, and how it's going. Like, it could just be so calm for him as a person to hear all of it. You're not saying anything. I've been saying a lot here, sir. Mr. Augustine Oladele. So just that you're just joining and you think maybe I'm not saying anything. So exercise patience. If you're obedient, we are presenting, we are transcripting live from the court. So I'm reading it out, all of the LGAs that are actually coming up. And so far so good. We are waiting for Edo. Yes, with 18 LGA. We just finished Ebonyi State with 10 LGA, and we are waiting for Edo. Peter Obi will make it a hat trick after defeating Tinubu. He has done it twice, and he's going to do it again. One thing about Ronaldo and Messi is that they kept breaking records and building theirs. UK. That's Mr. Matt Mitch from UK. Well, we hope and pray so. I am very positive that just the way you are, just the way you say it, if you place him in the space of Ronaldo and Messi, so shall it be. That is what we want, and that is what every single Nigerian and every single obedient wants for ourselves. So e no go bad say we get good government for Africa. E no go bad at all. In fact, e go stop a lot of things. E go stop stealing, e go stop corruption, e go stop plenty things. See, even if we get just good government for only 8 years, e go remove the shame wey we don dey get for over 60 years as a country called Nigeria. Honestly, say we get good government for this country for only 8 years, e go remove shame, e go reduce stealing, and e go really reset a lot of criminal minded brain wey don see say this whole thing na just business to them. Now, for a politician to openly tell you on public media that the intention of every election is to win, and winning is doing it anyhow they want just to win, then you suppose know say they no care about you wey be the citizen, you wey dey try, wey dey stand by the truth, you wey want make good thing happen for the country. They no care, they no wan know. So long as say dem win, nothing concern them. So that is why we need a good government. We need a government that the people love, right? That will stand for us, that the people will be the one ruling the government. No be why they call it democracy. I don't know, maybe get another reason we mean by democracy. Uri Chibueze, my prayer is that Uri Chibueze said, my prayer is that God should touch the judiciary so that they can do the right thing. Yes, that's all our prayer. Abba Francis Abba, first subscriber, I love your update. I greet you. Thank you so much for joining the family. And trust me, I promise, I no go promise, but I did very certain say you no go regret to join us, because this whole tribunal thing will go follow back to back. Thank you for joining. Okay. Comprehensive list of council appearance. So I dey take am back for those of you wey been dey ask why Dr. Onyechi no dey really present issues for the court. So let me give you a comprehensive list of council appearance for the Labour Party and Sir Mr. Peter Obi. You know they like me dem call am Sir. They like me dem call am just Peter Obi. So let's go through this very fast before we go back to our next entry. So the list, comprehensive list of the council appearance, including those omitted from previous posts. Petitioners: Dr. Levi Zoku San, which is the leading, the team leader for the Peter Obi team. Then we have our Carlo San, we have Dr. Onyechi Ikpeazu San, we have Chief Bernard Anna Chebe San, we have Ikechukwu Ezechukwu San, we have Paul C. Ananaba San. Sorry, names are really, they always get problem to pronounce name. We get Dr. Mrs. Valerie Azinge San, we have Emeka Okpoko San, we have Peter Afuba San, we have Audu Anoga San, we have Mrs. Rita Gaba Esquire, we have Vincent Ota Okuko Esquire. So this is all the presentation, people representing HEPTOB and the obedient team. Then first respondent, Dr. Kemi Pinero San, Abdullahi Aliyu San, Stephen Adeyi San, TM Inuha San, Wendy Nkoko, Chukwudi Enebile, Susan Imuize. So we have second and third and the rest of others. Let's go back. Let's go back, guys. Let's go back. Toby is actually trending on Twitter, though. I don't know why they trend, but I guess it's for the good and the benefit of all of us. I'm standing in agreement. So while we wait, more of this is uploading. While we wait for that, let me read some of the comments out. And so those of you who are Ade said, I'm standing in agreement with everyone that wants a new Nigeria that will come to pass this year in Jesus' name. Amen. Yeah, so a lot of us, we just want a beautiful country that we can stay in and feel very, very relaxed. A country where we have. Now, one thing again is this: Nigerians are not lazy. Nigerians are hardworking. Nigerians are strong people, and I can use myself and every other strong Nigerian I know as an example. We know they wait for anybody. We try as much as possible to create our own opportunity to make money, to find our own light, to create those opportunities to make money. If we no see way to create opportunity, we go build down from scratch. A lot of people know that what I am saying is true. Now, Nigerians are very unique and strong people. And why till today, till tomorrow, now one Nigeria I want. Now make this obedient movement work for all of us and make with this settled for this country where we find ourselves and for our children where they come. So Nino Brown said, it is nice to watch you from Canada. We love you, all obedient Nigerians at home. This is going to all of you who are watching this. He said, all obedient Nigerians at home. We say thank you guys for good spirit. We need good governance. All right, thank you, Mr. Nino Brown. And I believe all obedience here are listening to you, and we'll all keep the energy strong and flowing. This one said, "You are really doing good. Well done, bros. Thank you, sir. This is from Flow TV. Where have I been that I haven't followed you since? Had always wanted to be updated about the outcome. I wish us the best. Nigerians deserve better than that. LOP 99. Mr. Matt Mitch, you again. Well, you've always dropped comment here, so just subscribe to us. I believe YouTube always recommending our videos to you means you're already part of the family. You just have to join us. Thank you, sir. Okay, so we have oh, I think we've missed one. We have 20 LGAs in Lagos State. Lagos State has been admitted, opposed, admitted, and marked as EXH PAW PAW1 1 to 20. Up next is Niger State. I think we are missing something somewhere. Okay, guys, sorry about that. That was a little network disruption. It went off some minutes ago. Sorry about that. If you can hear me, please indicate so that we continue immediately. So please, if you can hear me, just say I can hear you. The network went off, and we have to reconnect and come back immediately because it is what we do. It is what we do here, guys. It is what we do here, guys. We do this for the obedient family. So if you can hear me, please just indicate that I can hear you. I can hear you. Just indicate. Let's continue. Indicate. Let's continue, guys. So, okay. Augustine Oladile say yes. Yes, you can hear me, I guess. You can hear me, I guess. Okay. So we are back now. And more of it is coming in. More of the result is coming in. So we'll go right into that immediately. All right. Thank you. Thank you for confirming. Thank you so much for confirming. So we stopped at Lagos with 20 LGAs, and it was presented and stated, opposed, admitted, and marked as EXH PAW1 to 20. Up next is Niger. So we're actually waiting for Niger, and someone say should read this message, or Augustine Oladile, kindly read my message above. Let me see. Oh, Mr. Augustine, I guess you have to resend that message. I had a little network break and I did not see your message. I'm sorry about that. So back to the hearing entirely. All right, thank you for confirming that. So we'll go back to the hearing entirely. So normally courts, I feel it's almost like a round-up section, because they always do it from 2 to 5 o'clock. So any moment from now, they will be rounding up. So it's more of like just trying to get the final proceedings, trying to get the final hearing, and we are all done for today. Tomorrow, like I said, we will all come back here. We will find out when the time the court will be sitting for our case, because court is always sitting for every other case, but our own particular case, we need to find out the time. When we get the time, tomorrow we will do justice to it. I will be live here and I will present the hearing from the beginning to the end. And I think I just have to read back some of those EC proceedings, so that when it's mentioned, it not go look it will not look, how do I put it, strange to some of you who are actually following the case consistently, because a lot of people feel like you see this, you see that, is it looks weird, Abby. I no go lie, even me myself, it sounds weird, but because I had to study it and understand that EC means collection from this polling unit and all of that, um, I understand it, and I think it doesn't really look weird to me the way it was the first time again. So I really need to read it out for those that are just joining. And when we say EC this and EC that, it sounds all weird in the ear. Well, today hearing, despite the rain, despite the rain, the rain, I think is a rainy season though, and all over Nigeria is raining heavily. The majority of the states in Nigeria, and Abuja is involved, where the court sitting is actually taking place. And it's very funny that we are still following up, and that's why we are obedience. And like I said earlier, if they had given us the opportunity to possibly have a live streaming, maybe I for no sit down here the transcript from person wey dey inside the court dey give una, maybe I for just quietly, dey sit down, chill up with my drink, like I said before, just chill up with my drink and listen up. But they did not approve of that, so we just have to look for our own way to follow up, and that's what I am doing right now for you guys. And honestly, man, I know if you appreciate una, I can't thank you, each and every one of you who find out time to join this section today. I think we are rounding up here though. I don't know, but I feel the one or two sections now will be the last for the day. Lagos has been presented, like I said, Lagos has been presented, and we are patiently waiting for the next one, which would actually round up, which is Niger State. Niger State is next. We don't know how many states Niger States have. When Niger State is presented, we will go through that and just stay on the verge. We want our mandates back, and I know some of you have actually borne your data from the beginning of this life to this particular time. I thank each and every one of you. You guys are the best. So a brief giving of what actually went today. So Bayelsa had 8 LGAs that were admitted, opposed, and marked as XH, EXH, PARO 1 to 8. Up next was Benway. Benway had 23 LGAs, and it was marked as well. And we are actually doing this from EC8C. So we finished the first one and we went into the second one. So it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. 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 20 LGAs in Lagos State. That is actually interesting. Very interesting. And I believe our principal is going to give us a heads up on how the court hearing went today. And honestly, if there's a heads up on how the court hearing goes today, just keep yourself crossed, because I'm definitely going to drop a video on that. I'm going to drop a video. I'm going to give all of you a video concerning that, so that nobody will be left behind. You not just hear the court proceeding, you get to hear the court proceeding, you get to hear the after speech, press interview, which is like the after the court matter. You get to hear that one too from the oga himself, which is our very own leader and director, Mr. Peter Obi. So we'll keep our hand crossed. It's actually loading. But it's taking a lot of time, and I believe it's network. For network to kick me out, no respect me, no respect to now. Maybe my people, you know, even fear say some of una dey wey fit even buy am. It kick me out. We need to sue network to court. But let's get our mandate back. We'll talk about that when we get our mandate back. We need to sue this network to court. We just have to. We just really have to sue it. Well, like I said earlier, Peter Obi is still trending on Twitter, but I feel it's just a heads up on everything happening from the court today. I feel it's just a heads up of everything happening from the court today, and I believe say we go get our mandate. It go take time, but we will get them back. We will get it. It will take time, but I'm 100% sure that we will get our mandate back for ourselves and for our children, especially for those of you who really wants to come back to Nigeria. A lot of people want to come back to this country. They've missed this country a lot, and they just want to come back. They just want to come back. They just want to come back this country. They just want to come back this country. Okay. Okay, I think we are back. We finished Lagos and we're waiting for Niger State. So, Niger State, we have 25 LGAs in Niger State stated and was presented, admitted, and marked as PAX1 to PAX25. Up next is Ondo State with 18 LGAs. Ondo with 18 LGAs. So we are going straight to Ondo. Now, Ondo 18 LGAs has been presented. All respondents opposed, admitted, and marked as EXH PAY1 to PAY18. Up next is Oyo State 33 LGA. Well, I just write my guy from inside the courtroom, because I know say majority of una go begin dey wonder wetin be PA this, PA that. Just the way she was able to break down the EC for us, I believe she can break this down for us. I wrote her and she say she go attend to that one. So make it not be saying na only me e confuse you too, e confuse me too, but yeah, it is what it is. So we just wait and be patient. Like I said, network in Nigeria is bad today. A lot of slowing down is happening. Justice tsunami. The document of form EC8BS are now tendered and admitted. APC lawyer interrupt. My lord, you did not take down my objections. This is APC lawyer saying, did not take down my objection. I was waiting for you to finish writing before I speak. Then Justice Ugo, there is no problem. We recorded the usual thing for you. We recorded the usual thing for you and it's for you. Everyone is laughing. Justice Ugo, or you want to accept? Can you hear me? Or you want to accept? Justice Tisami, there is no need. We have recorded. We know what you want to say. It is your usual statement. Now they are actually attacking the APC. Son, Justice Tisami, the documents of form EC8BS are now tendered and admitted. I think I read that. Tendered and admitted to the court. Son, Anna, Ananaba, my lord, you heard what he said, that he did not give his objection. Justice Nami, it's okay, we heard him, let's go on. Justice Ugo, quickly stop LP San Ananaba from stop LP San Ananaba before he starts a bass blues. So I feel this one was our transcriptor. Now them add those bass blues kind of wahala inside. I don't guess it's coming from okay. Let me go back to the okay. Okay, back to we have we talked about Oyo State with 18 LGA. We were waiting for Ondo State with 33 LGA, and now Lightning can't even compete. Okay, we are moving. We are making progress. Back to the basketballs in the court. Let's go back to the basketballs in the court. We will not leave anything unturned today. We'll follow up every single details coming from the court. So we are not leaving anything unturned. So maybe we'll go back and read the basketballs. Let's see and follow up. So Justice Tsunami now now has the documented evidence before the court. San Ananaba, sorry, I know Sabi call this man name, I beg. My lord, to quickly tender the 18 LGA in Cross River State on page 80 of the fourth schedule. Justice Samani, let's go on. All respondents, as usual, objected to the document but presented by the Labour Party and Peter Obi. Justice Tsunami now has admitted the form as evidence before the court as exhibit PEPT 1 to 18. I don't know if you guys are not really understanding what is happening here. Please feel free to drop your comments, drop your suggestions so that we can quickly talk about them, because I like the fact that the conversation was going on very smooth. Is this happening now? Yes, sir. Coach Frank, it is happening now. It is court hearing of the Labour Party, and these are the evidence presented so far. Lois Kumandi, I can hear you from Malawi. Nigeria is my second home. Thank you for accepting us as your second home. We will always welcome you. We are always open-handed to strangers who respect and treat us equally. Thank you so much. We love you. Very happy about this. Yes, so we are also happy, and we are giving you, that's why we decided to bring it to you guys. So the 23 LGAs in Rivers State has been presented. All responded, opposed, admitted, and marked as EXH PPA 1 to PPA 23. That's for all the 23 LGA in Rivers State. Up ahead is Sokoto with 23 LGA. For those of you who are just joining this conversation, this is for EC8EC. We finished EC8BS. Now we are in EC8E. We are in EC8BC. So that is the hearing we are getting, and they are still submitting most of the local governments of different states to the courtroom for Labour Party. This one is actually the hearing for Labour Party, and the hearing continues. Bag of evidence too plenty, so it go take days and days and days for this court wahala. It's not just something that they will finish in one day, because Labour Party are still bringing in more and more evidence. So long as it's the hearing, there are more evidence that are well packed, they are presenting it to the court each and every day, but today there was no evidence presented. It was actually just the hearing only. It was just the hearing and yeah, the presentation of these LGAs and how their polling unit results were submitted and all of that, and the court is admitting all of it so that the hearing can actually continue and go on. So that's why we are reading all of this to you guys. So we continue, guys. Still waiting for the first court joke for today. Everyone seems serious. Well, there's no joke in court today, so everybody is actually looking serious. Even the small joke wey Justice Tsunami and Ananaba tried to crack did not really catch because there's code, there's slow network, the judges all want to go home on time. I want to how you get live information. Do you get someone inside? Okay, sir. I get live information and I'm presenting it to you. And you can confirm if what I'm saying is true. But yes, to answer your question, there's someone inside. I think that's what you want to hear. I have someone inside, and that's why we are following up. She uploads the transcript, and we read it out to each and every one of you the way it's coming. I know a lot of you has actually joined the live before and left due to network issues and all of that, and some of you actually followed the live from the beginning. But for those of you who are still coming back, this is how the court is going today. So, and I think this is the first time I'm doing this, so I'll continue to keep you guys updated. My last drink. It was really a nice ride with you guys today, and trust me, I too love Una. Kai, I just wish say I no go speak English. I just wish say I go just speak pidgin for Una all through. But somehow we get some of our brothers wey dey yell from obodo oyibo, Yankee, wey pidgin no go too follow well with them. So somehow we need to dey break the add small pidgin inside the whole thing so that even themselves go follow up. Make e no be like say we will just leave them behind. We know they carry them along. So that's the reason. Ezekuna son 403, I think I've answered your question, and we are staying put. But I believe the court hearing will end even before 6 o'clock. This is 4:50 something, so I believe by 6 o'clock, by 5:30 or so, the court hearing should be over. Meanwhile, we started late, so from the beginning I just have to rush over everything. So maybe if you're just joining, maybe when the live is over, you can actually get the full detail of this live from the beginning. That one will really be better for those of you who just join. So if you get the full details from the beginning, it will be very, very much better for those of you who just joined the live. So you go really get heads up. You know, go be like say we just the over talk, the yarn or pata plenty. So at least you get to know what really is happening. So far, so good. Mr. Peter Obi is trending, and I've not really know why he is trending. I haven't figured why he's really trending, but because my attention right now is to make sure that I don't miss any transcript that is sent, and I present it to you, my beloved family here, in one piece. We are still waiting. It's loading. Our transcripts are loading, and we are all focused. So a lot of things is going on in this country. A lot. Too many things they happen for this country where if we begin to chook our mouth, we leave this election matter say, we leave this court matter say, we won't begin to chook our mouth. Today if you no end. But the country do get plenty problem where we say we just chook mouth for every other problem where they come like that. So we just focus on one, finish one first, and our mandate we are most important thing at the moment now. when we don't collect our mandate, we go begin to think of every other necessary aspect to tackle one of that problems or the other, every other problems, and fixing them in order. All this LGA mentioning wey dey call, when they mention out, wey some of una dey see am like say na just regular reading. Now from here, they go take gather all the evidence wey dem go take declare whether this thing wey Mr. Peter Obi still dey struggle even after they don swear in Tinubu na true or na lie. Because if dem no present all of these things, e no go necessarily, dem no necessarily get plenty evidence for ground to say okay, wetin this man dey talk na true o, na him really win the election o, and na him suppose dey that seat, no be the one wey dem put there. Okay, like we talk before here, before we start all of this conversation, we talk something here, say e go really dey important say make we bring ourselves together and really put mouth for this matter. A lot of people don give hope o. You and I know say a lot of people, the crowd wey bin dey chase this matter, a lot don dey diverse, a lot don begin dey do other things. Some sef don even go back go join a bat, be like Oyinsi no vex, so we been comot, we been think say e go good that side, but we don come back. But we wey know say true our mandate must stand, and wetin we vote for no be wetin we get. Na why we still dey very strong on this matter, and we still dey stand strong with the matter. Davido say make we stand strong, abi we don stand strong. Him stand strong with him uncle and they succeed Osun, collect am. The people of Osun dey happy. Na so Alex Oti stand strong with Peter Obi, dey collect Abia State. Wetin you think say go stop us from standing strong to get our own country back? We go get am back. E go well for us. Everybody go jollof once more. Japa na one of the basic options for this country today. A lot of people like japa nowadays. If you see the queue wey dey for embassy, abeg, that one na story for another day. Make we leave embassy on. Embassy on go cause problem now. Make we leave am. Make we go back to our court case. Make we understand wetin dey happen there, because we've done over an hour plus here and it's been a beautiful ride all through. Below is the list of all the tribes in Nigeria. Wow. We'll just take small break. We'll talk about this one. We have Abayon, Cross River State, Abua, Odua, River State. Wait, I believe a lot of you don't know this, so let me open this thread. Let me see how it goes. So why would they do tribunal? Maybe they learn other things. It is very good for our health. See, we dey impact knowledge, because for this life, now sorry guys, network is really messing me up this evening, but network will not lay us down. We must finish wetin we start. Wetin we start, we will finish it. We will finish what we start and we will finish it. So we have 23 LGA in Sokoto, and it has been admitted. All respondents opposed, admitted and marked as EXH PBA 1 to 23. Next is Ekiti State. So we are waiting for Ekiti State. While we are waiting for Ekiti State, let's do a brief shared knowledge about how diversified Nigeria be, and why the country of this problem really big well. Now, One Love Nigeria. This is actually coming from Presh, one of my favorite Twitter influencer. She said, God, this is much. This is much. 124 tribes in Nigeria. We cannot finish it. Before we do that, some of our transcripts could download. So we can actually save that and do that some other time on our next live. It's too much. So maybe we no go start with, we no go finish before now go begin to attack me. So maybe we just stick to the one way we do now. And trust me, for those of now where they attack me, Makachi, I like them well. I like the fact that when I make mistake, they correct me. And now who they correct, who take correction, now I be good student, I be good student. I won't be good student. So if I make any mistake, please don't fail to call me back to order as we go on with this life. But for this one where I do now, I dey sure say na from court e dey from, and e dey very real and legit. So no be something wey be like say na one onye Onitsha or onye APC na im stay somewhere write down. Na very very authentic evidence, and if you notice, e dey come one after the other. E no just come together like one long note. Now we don get update. Rivers State has been remarked to EXH PBA 1 to PBA 23, and Sokoto State to EXH PBB 1 to PBB 23. Now, no reason was given. That's coming from our live transcriptor. So now wetin we dey hear with that from the court. We don't know why they change am, but I feel it is for our own benefit and the benefit of everyone listening. I guess we'll soon be rounding up. I've said this time and time again. We go soon the round up. Tomorrow, please find our time to still keep a date with us to get more information of what is happening in the court. So immediately PO the enter court, I'll be coming on live and I'll be giving you guys live updates from how the matter they go there. So once he comes up live, I will also be going live to give you guys all of the updates. So stay put, pick a date with us. I beg, if you never subscribe, a lot of una go just God go wan use you now, but una no go allow God may use una bless me. E no good now, because e no good. When I allow God may use una bless me, wey dey try dey bring this information to you, just tap that button, tap am. E no go do you anything now. E go only give you more information sef. Say Mark don drop something o, like your Mark don drop something o wey you for like here, and you get that information on time. You get, if you just give am, just save the thing as mark am as save, place reminder. When you dey free, you sit down, you watch am, and you're informed. So I'm begging you guys, please subscribe, please guys, I'm begging. And while we wait for the transcript to upload, we do this. I believe some of you go subscribe. I beg you guys should subscribe. We've done a lot today. We started with as way back as Ebonyi to Lagos to Ondo to Cross River to Benue. We did a lot of states today. A lot of states. In fact, the one that wasn't concluded yesterday, we finished it today, and we are hoping that more will be done tomorrow. So for this one, it's a win-win-win for all of us. So like I said earlier, all this evidence will continue to present themselves, because if they don't present them from the state level and the local government states, we no go figure that evidence. Sorry guys, oh jeez, I'm getting tired. We no go figure that evidence for this whole hearing, and trust me, results no go dey. And if result no dey, then why are we in court? So for us to be in court, we must continue to gather this evidence, and that is why PAIL has done us so good to be in court each day to give us updates. And myself, she has informed me long before now. I'm sorry, I'm apologizing to you guys. I would have started this long before now when the main hearing starts, but I guess this is not too late because we've not gone too far. So each and every day, keep a time with us. When you see my notification, try as much as possible to join. That's if you're subscribed. Now why we talk about those ones we don't subscribe before, because some of them go just decide say na no one may God use na bless me. I know they ask you for money, but just that subscription, just tap on. Don't worry yourself. Me giving you information is all I want. So just join the family and let's grow together. I guess we have more updates from that. Yeah, we have more update from that. Peter Obi present more evidence to prove he won the election Article seek adjournment plus full transcript. Peter Obi presents more evidence to show he has won as Atiku seek adjournment plus full transcript. So guys, this one a video will go drop after this whole live section. So I go drop on a video of our excellency presenting himself and letting the court know that truly I won this election, and I get enough evidence to prove say true I win this election. So more of that evidence is coming. So right after this whole court proceeding is over, we'll present that to you guys in a video form and ensure that you get it handy. Now why you subscribe? For those of you who don't subscribe, now why you not subscribe? And it is my duty to keep it coming to you guys. Okay guys, I think we are back. We have 16 LGAs in Ekiti State has been presented. 16 LGAs in Ekiti State has been presented. All respondents opposed, admitted, and marked as EXH. I was thinking there'll be a figure for that. I'll chat that up. Update. Up next is Delta State with 25 LGA. So now we are heading up to Delta State with 25 LGA. We are making progress, guys. We are making loads and loads and loads of progress today. Today was slow, but thank God, we are still making progress. Okay, guys. So those of you now, we don't do from the beginning of this live till this point, 2 hours 7 minutes. You're the best. See, I don't know whether I make I come down from the make I leave this scene for a while, make I show now how grateful I am. You guys are too much, but just know that I appreciate each and every one of you. And please, if you want to jot down things so that you understand how the proceeding is going. And like I said earlier, I'm still repeating this over and over again. I'll be doing this here almost every day. So long as the court sits, I will be here to give you guys feedback and information from the hearing. Like today now, no evidence. There was nothing like a box of evidence in court. It was more of like this, acknowledging this, most of the local governments and the LGAs, and accepting their presentation while there's opposition and there's a presentation. So basically that is what we are doing in court today, and it's raining, so that's why the transcript is actually slow for today. But yeah, we keep our heads up, and we know we are up to winning. Okay guys, okay. I've read this, right? I guess I've done this. I've done it. 16 LGAs in Ekiti State has been presented. All responded, opposed, admitted, and marked as exhibit. I call it exhibit, but it's actually EXH. Up next is Delta State with 25 LGA. So we are actually at Delta State. We are actually waiting for Delta State with 25 LGA. So when that comes, we'll get to hear more. And rain fall today, so the whole thing go dey slow. Na why I dey appeal to most of una wey dey here, make una nwere ndidi, be calming down, be having patience. Be having patience. Living in Nigeria alone require patience. You have to be patient with a lot of things. Very, very patient with a lot of things. Patience with a lot of Nigerians. You have to be patient, but it's for our own good though. I really don't want to divert out of this topic. I really have a lot to say in mind. So for those of you who want me to say what I want to say, can you indicate, or we should just stick down and wait for more hearings as they come? Okay. We are still waiting for Delta State. I guess Pale did a mistake here. Yes, she wanted to update data. She still repeats Ekiti. So they could no vex for her. She go do that one. Go do one for all of us. Okay. Network is really bad. Network is really, really bad today, that even messages are not loading. A lot of you now understand how Nigerian network can be when it's raining. So I beg, let's be calm a little. Let's be calm a little, guys. Let me get something. Actually getting hungry. 1 minute, guys. Okay. Sorry about that. So, the basic reason why PEPT is trending is simple. You know, today proceeding was not. A lot of people thought there was going to be adjournment and all of that, based on the fact that the weather wasn't good, and you know, say here for Nigeria we dey work with a lot of things, and weather follow. All this I no wan call name, because I no wan believe say anybody dey compromise, but they fit just tell you say one thing, one justice no come, so the case no go fit continue. But to our surprise, they all came out, sat down, and this is where we are today, with the hearing and the procession, and it's all going fine. It's all going fine for you, it's all going fine for me, it's all going fine for every single body who has actually come across this today. And it's for the good of all of us, because we no fit allow this country spoil. We no fit come spoil under our watch. It go too bad. It will be so bad that okay, listen to this. Never tamper with justice in the name of peace. There will be no peace. Justice tampered, justice with mercy. I did a video here yesterday of we do not own right to that video. Actually, that video was a product of Symphony Media, and they were in court, so they represented well. So I did that video when Mr. Peter Obi talked about how he's going to remove subsidy and why subsidy is still to today. He believes that subsidy is an organized crime. It's not something that is done by one person. Okay, we have updates from Pale. Pale say, guys, it's time to ride our horse into EC8DS. Now, don't forget that the one we just finished now is EC8B, EC8EX. We started with EC8BS. We've done EC8EC. Now we are going to EC8DX. So we are making a lot of progress. Today hearing no be small o. E don dey look like say we go dey here till evening if care is not taken. It's looking as if we'll be here till evening, but we are fine. If you guys are fine, I am fine. If you guys are with me, I'm with you guys. So I guess Delta State with 25 LGA, which is the one we are waiting for, falls under EC8DS, and that's why it's taking too long for it to be announced, because yes, you must sort documents and put a lot of things in place so that we no do mistake. Meanwhile, please, we have 60 people watching. You can indicate and let us know where you're watching this live for. And this time, now attendance time. Why would you wait for this? Let's take attendance. If you are a subscriber of this channel, indicate love. Show a love sign. If you are not a subscriber, drop a thumbs down. Let's see how many family members we have here. Like I said, if you are a subscriber of this channel, drop a love sign. If you are not a subscriber, drop a thumbs down. Give us a thumbs down like this. So let's see. Oh yeah. Meanwhile, we are waiting patiently for more transcript to drop while we continue with our discussion. Mind you, for those of you who are just joining, this is an update from the tribunal live in Abuja, which is taking place at the Court of Appeal. And we all know that the demand of both the Labour Party and Peter Obi that the whole court proceedings should be live stream was rejected. Asa from USA. Asa, please, thank you for indicating. I really appreciate. But what I said is, if you are a subscriber, drop a love sign. If you are not a subscriber, drop a thumbs down. So thank you. So Asa, please indicate if you are a subscriber with a love sign. If you are not a subscriber, drop a thumbs down. Let's know. Thank you, guys. So back to what I was saying. It was denied, the hearing was denied, that they should not be live streaming from the court. A lot of Nigerians kicked against it. We felt it was a way of, more manipulation to come in. But as young and obedient youth, we always have a way of going through our stuff, getting to fix our things ourselves. And smart Nigerians came together to organize a transcript. Give me a minute. Smart Nigerians came together to organize a transcript. Okay, two love, two love, two love, two love, two love, two love, two love. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh yeah, more. More keep coming. More should keep coming, please. I want to see more love. I want to see more love. Thank you, Okpara John Chukwuemeka. Thank you, Ezie Kuna Son 042. Thank you for being part of the family. Thank you, guys. While we are waiting for more updates, the network is slow and the transcripting is not loading very fast. So while we are waiting for that, please, y'all should keep showing us love. Okay, Maximiliana, thank you for dropping that. So we get 3 love and no thumbs down. So our subscribers are winning. Our subscribers are winning. So back to what I was saying. So young Nigerians have to think of a way forward and present transcripts that is almost shared publicly to the media, that the media can see. Those media that are interested for documentation can see what is actually happening from the courts every single now and then and get to follow up. So they did that, and well, I happen to be lucky enough to get you guys informed through that same process. That's what we are doing now. I started today, but I am hoping and praying that every day of the court hearing I should be present to present this to you guys, to give you guys heads up of what is happening from the court. And I want to appreciate each and every one of you who find out time to join today's section. Honestly, I will say it and I will say it again. You guys are the best. And for this small experience that out of even this only 3 people here who are subscribers and those who are non-subscribers who are present listening to this, those who have been here for like over an hour listening to the transcripting, and we've been sharing a lot of insights concerning political issues around Nigeria. You guys are the best. You guys are so much, and I appreciate each and every one of you. Well, Pale is not coming up, and I think I'll just share the remaining transcript tomorrow. Give you heads up. I'll try as much as possible to come online on time. Give you heads up of the remaining transcript. Then we kick off from the new one, which will be coming out tomorrow. Thank you all for joining. I love you all. Thank you. Eshe, Adupe, Dalu, Nagodi. Yes, Nagodi. Thank you all. I appreciate it so much. I appreciate the time you spent here with me today for these 2 hours. I will not take it for granted. So, guys, thank you. And to Nell Sam, who gave us 2 USD, I appreciate you a lot. Thank you so much, brother. You might not see this, but trust me, I appreciate it. And I am grateful that you find this worthy enough to earn your $2. Thank you very much, sir. I'm really grateful. I'm really grateful. Like I said, we are going to continue tomorrow, and I'm going to share all the remaining details that we are missing today because the network is really bad. The network is bad. It's raining in Abuja, it's raining in my state, and I've been having complaints. It's raining in majority of the states around Nigeria today. And you know how it's always with network when it's raining. So I'll be going off now. Thank each and every one of you. I beg. Swallow to all of you now. Caps down to all of you guys. The guys are the best. All of you guys are the best. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you.